How's it going, everybody? Sorry about the wind. It's gonna be a real windy day, so be prepared. We're about 5 minutes into our second hike. It is about, I want to say 12:30. But we're starting the second hike off with a chalky 3-point. Not a bad buck. We will take it. It's a pretty good one. And if there's chalk 5 minutes in, it might be a good day, or it might be the only shed. But we're gonna keep trucking. All right, guys. First spot was a bust. Found one chalky deer shed. Second spot was a bust also. Third spot, pull up, get out, glass of elk shed. Clear at the top. I'm sitting at 8,500 feet in elevation right now, and I'm 30 yards from this shed. So just got to keep grinding. Yeah, especially in this country, there's just so many places these bulls can go. You just got to find them right pockets that they decide that they're going to drop in, because there's nothing really around to hold them in one area. There's not enough snow out here. So flip this camera around, we'll show you what we got. There it is right there. It looks like a good bull. Not a giant, but looks like a good bull from here. Hopefully it grows when we get closer. Well, guys, this thing is freaking big. Even though his sword is broke, he is freaking, look at the beam on that thing. The front end is freaking massive. Probably got a 13-inch third. The sword, even being broke, it's probably 12, 13 inches, and it's missing a good chunk off of it. That fifth, it's probably 13 also. And the beam, I bet the beam is pushing 60, 55 to 60. That thing is huge. We gotta match that up. Might not be able to, being that it's borderline chalk, but there is a chance that it's just laying up around this corner, right up in there. If it's not right up in there, I'm gonna say it's up above on one of these rock shelves and I just can't see it. And look at the freaking mass on this bull. This thing is massive. Man, it's a big bull. Go ahead and put this on the tripod and get a video pickup for you guys, and then we'll get to looking for the other side. So as I make it to my shed, evidently I walked past one, because Tim says, "Hey Clint, did you walk past one?" And I turned and looked down, and he's like right in the green. And sure enough, there was a brown elk shed that I walked right past. So he's gonna go ahead and take his little ATLs, and we'll flip the camera around and pick it up. And then we're gonna try to match up mine, and then pick it up. And then try to match up this one. And then try to find Mama's shed. And then find the dog's shed. Yeah. That's a nice brown that I walked past. Big old base on it.
Big old base.
The texturing on that too.
Just neat. You can tell he's been living in the black shit though. Burnt shit.
Yeah. See if we can go match them up.
Yep.
Match that stupid one up too. Oh, we're wrapping around this face, trying to match up my bull, or Tim's bull. Tim found another one, and I ran into Mom, and she found one.
Cute.
So we're gonna probably wrap back out of here. We probably got an hour before dark, and then we're gonna have to come back. So hopefully today's video is a continuation for tomorrow. All right. Oh geez, that thing is freaking big. That is a big bull. That beam has got to be pushing close 55, 60 for sure. Thing is freaking stud. Like the palmation back there, it's freaking ridiculous. Yeah, that's a big bull. Need to find his other side. Some good color on the back still. Still get hard white for it, but I'm probably gonna keep this shed until I find something bigger, because this is by far my biggest elk shed. Hell yeah. Let's go find some more, guys. Match them. All right, guys, this is day 2, continuation. Sorry, we're not in the same area as that big shed I matched up. Had a big snowstorm come through. It didn't let up till about noon, and it is now 1:30, almost 2 o'clock. And we are about a half hour into the hike, maybe an hour, but finally got my first shed, little 3-point. We'll go ahead and pick it up, but it sounds like Tim has an elk shed, so, and it sounds like everything is white so far, so we're gonna go ahead and pick this bad boy up. Little 3-point. We'll start the day with that, and we'll keep trucking, because there was a lot of elk in here. Unless somebody hit it already, there should be some more antler in here. How's it going, guys? It is day 2 of trying to match up the big 380 bull that I picked up last week. Yeah, it's been a week and I'm just barely getting back in here, but I've been hiking for about an hour. I'm sitting about 7,000 feet right now, and we just looked onto the first shed, not the bull we're trying to match up, but it's not a bad bull. It looks kind of chalky, but we will take it because that means nobody's walked up this bottom. My plan is to walk up this bottom. There's a big low pass towards the top. I'm gonna get on top of that low pass and just cruise the ridge back towards the east, and hopefully drop right above where that bull shed his antler, and somewhere along the way I'll stumble onto the other side. If not, some more. Yeah. All right, guys, walking up on the first shed. Not the bull I'm looking for, but it is a shed, and it looks like it's chalky. Cool bull though, real cool bull. Big swooping back end, and pretty short front, but it's chalky. We will take it. That's a good bull. All right, guys, it's just so thick in here. I was gonna do a video pickup, but we're just gonna go ahead and grab this bull. Thick dirt on him. Good bull. Not much mass, but he's got good genetics. Little tiny button. Little guy. Good time length though, for what he is. Hopefully we can match up the big bull. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll match this guy up and find some more, find some browns. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in and watching this week's video. We are probably 30-40 minutes in. It is Mother's Day. Got Mom out here with me, and I told her we'd go to a spot where she could possibly find a set. Well, we walk up into a place that we hit probably 3-4 years ago, and I should have let her seen this, but I thought it was chalk, so I was like, how the hell did we miss this one? Well, it turns out we got closer and it was brown. So I got a brown for the day. Next one, I gotta let Mom find. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pick it up. Just a rag horn, but we will take it. Little 5er, all busted up. Not a bad way to start the day. Hopefully this little bench ahead of us and maybe this little bowl has a few more hiding in it. All right, guys, we got back into the bowl that we hit in the past. We found that one brown just on the outskirts of it. Got up in there, there was 4-wheeler tracks burning right through it. So we kind of got up on this little bench above that bowl, and we're dropping down into this little ravine, and I come around the corner, I see the tips of an antler. I didn't even really want to look at it, and I told Mom, go that way, happy Mother's Day. And come to find out, it's the other side of the big bull that we picked up a few years ago. So I'll flip the camera around and show you. And there it is. He's all broken, but it's definitely the same bull. We'll actually, in this video, when we get back to the house, we will put them together for you. On the other one, he actually had a sword that wasn't busted, but he didn't have a third. He didn't even grow a third. Just had a 1 and 2 and a big floater front end, but he's got a lot of mass, all palmated. We'll go ahead and get Mom to pick her Mother's Day gift up. All right, go ahead and pick it up, Mom. Oh yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
It's a heavy bull.
Yep.
And stand it straight up again. Turn it towards the base, towards the ground. Base towards the ground. There you go. Yeah, it's a big bull. Look at the mass. I gotta put my hand up here. A lot of mass. So we'll go ahead and strap that on Mom's pack. She's got to pack the heavy one. Well, Mom's sitting here strapping this antler to her pack. And we got all these little white rocks laying around here. And she reaches over as she's strapping, kneeling down right where she is, and hands me this. There is a arrowhead. I've never seen an arrowhead made out of this kind of rock. So it's not obsidian like they usually use, but that is 100% an arrowhead. So 4-wheeler tracks go right down the bottom there. Told Mom, let's jump up on the side hill, because we're not scared to work for our sheds a little bit. So glad I did, because there's one right there. Now the question is, did the other side get picked up in the bottom when it was brown a few years ago? Because every year we come in here, there's 4-wheeler tracks. But where's this other side in these trees? We'll go ahead and do a video pickup for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and pick this bad boy up. Not a bad bull. Little 6er. Probably like maybe a 280 bull. Just a good solid 6-point, hard white. Still got some good color on that side. A little bit of cracking. We will take it. Ain't gonna complain about that. So I did a few circles around here, just seeing if we can match this white up, but Mom went up high, so I'm not gonna drop to the bottom, just because if it was in the bottom, 4-wheeler should have seen it. But we're gonna just keep on this same side hill elevation, and hopefully we stumble onto the other side, if not more. So we're less than 300 yards from the truck. I don't know how we missed this over the years, because we park at this spot every year and we'll then walk in here. But it's a broken pedicle bull, little 2-point, maybe 3. But we'll flip the camera around, pick it up. All right, go ahead and pick this little sucker up. See what we got going on. Kind of cool. Just a little devil tine or something, and then a 2-point. That's cool. That is a cool shed. Just can't get them to lay the way we want them to. Yeah, that is a cool bull. We will have to go to the truck, I guess. But 4 antlers in this little hike ain't bad, especially when it's been hit by 4-wheelers, as you've seen.